Welcome back to Thunderzone Report. I am your host, STORrm, and it's been 2 months since the last episode, and I've had to sacrifice some talking points to keep this episode clear and concise. But anyway, let's get into the news. Sonic Wave Infinity has finally been verified by Zani after 5 years of its initial planning. This is arguably one of the most legendary moments in the history of the game, and where it will place remains to be seen, but it's definitely top 3 worthy, and we can expect to see this level placed on the list soon enough. On the subject of Sonic Wave levels, Sonic Wave Rebirth was also verified and released, placing at 33 on the list. This level is quite fun and you should all give it a try. Riot has further shown off his upcoming secret level by giving us the name of the level, Acheron. The gameplay of the level from the 2 previews looks absolutely torturous and looks set to be verified by Dolphy due to the cube we see in the preview, and the full level is set to be revealed within a month's time from now. The name Acheron is Greek for the River of Woe, or the god Acheron. Whatever Riot may be referencing with this level, it is certainly going to be legendary when it's verified. Silent Club was verified by Luqualizer and was rated by RobTop and now sits at place 16 on the list and is holding firm. I'm going to skim over these details because they're small stories and I don't really want them clogging up the video and being dragged out for no reason. Technical reached 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and Nepesta beat Freedom 08 a month ago. Zimnoir has shown us 2 new previews, one for Cosmic Cyclone, which is looking lovely, and the Apocalyptic Trilogy remake. I'm hyped for both of these levels, and you should be too. Be sure to keep up on the previews and verifications so you guys can be some of the first to play these upon release. On to our next topic. Dolphy has made significant progress on Silent Circles, with his current record on the level being 67%, and we should see this level verified in the near future. Firework by the Cherry team has a new verifier after Kurumi quit. The verifier currently is a player by the name of Trick and is set to verify the level and has a record of 60%. So head over to his channel and cheer him on through his journey on Firework. An interesting upcoming level is brewing in the form of Ithacroplix by Big Mac 77GD and is being verified by Skullsy, so wish him luck while he's verifying this neat little sequel of a level. Red World by Sari and Neptune, after years of not being rated even after its legitimate completion, has finally come to an end, with it finally being rated. This level being one of the easier extremes out there. Anyone who wants an easy extreme demon to play, try Red World, which is rated on the servers now, and you should all give it a try for old time's sake. We're going to be covering all the list changes since the last episode, and there is an entire fuck ton, so let's get into this. Sari Never Clear has been moved up from number 10 to number 7. Above the Rupture and below Redevant. Zyroi Kabi has been moved down from 81 to 90. Above Black Blizzard and below Carcanal. Astral Divinity has been moved up from 106 to 99 above Bootitty 3 and below Dolos. Demonicat and Fabrication have been swapped with Demonicat now sitting above at number 69. Zafkill has been moved down from 52 to 54. Above Digital Descent and below Alter Descent. Photovoltaic 2 has been moved up from 64 to 59, above Freedom 08 and below Mirrored Calamity. Alter Descent's qualifying percentage has been raised from 45 to 53%. Chromatic Haze has been moved up from 78 to 73, above Auditory Breaker and below Artificial Ascent. Timor has been moved from 38 to 53, above Zafkill and below Alter Descent. Catalyze has been moved up from number 63 to number 57, above Taprec and below Paroxysm. Thinking Space and the Rupture have been swapped, with Thinking Space now sitting above at number 8. Edge of the Blade has been moved down from number 35 to number 38, above Omega and below Yatagarasu. Spectrum, Cyclone, and Eternal Moment have been swapped, with Spectrum Cyclone now sitting above at number 30. The Rupture has been moved from 9th to 12th, above Lucid Nightmares and below Cognition. Generic Wave and Mechrabri have been swapped, with Mechrabri now sitting above at number 34. Singularity has been moved down from 45 to 52, above Timor and below Altered Ascent. Stalemate Redux and Cadrega City have been swapped, with Stalemate Redux now sitting above at number 62. Shatter has been placed at number 133, above the Hell Origin and below Mystic. This pushes Blade of Justice to the Legacy list. Exo has been moved up from 49th to 45th, above Dark Flare and below Erebus. Carcanal has been moved down from 89th to 97th, below Hyperparadox and above Dolos. Arctic Light's qualifying percentage has been raised from 50% to 58%. Following an update, Libertas has been moved from 105 to the Legacy list. As a result, Blade of Justice has been moved back onto the extended list at 150. The Hell World and Ithacropolis have been swapped, with the Hell World now sitting above at number 125. Boo-Titty 3 has been moved up from number 100 to number 197, above Carcanal and below Hyperparadox. Stygian Machinery has been placed at 68th, above Tempered Steel and below Factory Realm X, with a record requirement of 64. This pushes B times 20 to the extended list and Blade of Justice back onto the Legacy list. Distraught has been moved up from 94 to 89, above the Hellfield and below Belloc. Untitled has been placed at 140, above Falcon 16 and below Darkened. This pushes Silentium Gratis onto the Legacy list. Sonic Wave Rebirth has been placed at number 100. Sonic Wave Rebirth has been placed at number 33, above Sonic Wave and below Spatial Rend. This pushes Auditory Breaker out of the main list and Ancestral Calamity to the Legacy list. Darkened has been moved up from 140 to 136, above Envy and below the Hell Origin. Carnage Mode has been moved up from 143 to 138, above Asmodeus and below Envy. Zyroric Cappy has been moved down from 94 to 99, above Mad Mansion, above Carcanal, and below Boo-Titty 3. I Hate You has been placed at 133, above Mystic and below Mad Mansion. This pushes Dimensional Breaking onto the Legacy list. OPSM-1 has been placed at 123, above Speedrun and below Athanatos. This pushes Sucoup and Hell onto the Legacy list. Fragile has been placed at 6th place, with a list requirement of 47%, above Renovant and below Crimson Planet. This pushes Chromatic Haze to the extended list and Shibui to the Legacy list. Black Blizzard and Zyroric Hobby have been swapped, with Black Blizzard now sitting above at number 93. Nelv has been placed at 29th with a list requirement of 57%, above Gamma and below Hyperparacosm. This pushes Artificial Ascent into the extended list and Phobos into the Legacy list. Calculator Core and Thinking Space have been swapped, with Calculator Core now sitting above at number 9. Low Death has been moved up from 144 to 135, above Mad Mansion and below Disentombed. Silent Club has been placed at number 15 with a list requirement of 50%, above Bloodlust and below Lucid Nightmares. This change pushes Coloretta out of the top 20. Ethereal Artifice to the extended list and Dimensional Breaker to the Legacy list. Omega Interface has been placed at number 12 with a list requirement of 48%, above Cognition and below Cold Sweat. This pushes Fabrication to the extended list and Vendetta to the Legacy list. Base Cave has been moved up from 113th to 104, above Carcanal and below Zyroric Copy. .211 and Audio Expulsion have been swapped, with .211 now sitting above at number 111. Following this change, Dolos has been moved up from 106 to 112, above Audio Expulsion and below .211. Super Probability level has been moved up from 110 to 94, above Distraught and below Belloc. Congregation has been placed at 47 with a list requirement of 42, above WoW and below Omnicron. This pushes Demonicat into the extended list and Alpha Ba X into the Legacy list. Although the level has not received its first victor, our guideline states that it will be placed no more than a month after they are rated. As such, this placement is highly subject to change. Remove Submission has been placed at number 147, above Asmodeus and below Carnage Mode. This pushes Falcon 16 into the Legacy list. Advanced Airstream has been placed at 145, above Envy and below Darkened. This pushes Untitled into the Legacy list. Following an update, Omnicron has been moved down from number 46 and 71, above Delta Interface and below Killbot. Molten Core has been placed at number 22 with a list requirement of 46, above Coloretta and below Arctic Lights. This pushes Tempered Steel into the extended list and Fusion Z onto the legacy list. Breakout Redux has been moved up from number 133 to 127, above Fabrication and below Demonic Hat. This pushes Asmodeus into the legacy list. The Reaper has been placed at number 50 with a list requirement of 50%, above Erebus and below Rage. This pushes Erebus out of the top 50 and Stygian Machinery to the extended list and removes Submission to the legacy list. Team Z has been moved down from number 138 to 141, above Mad Mansion and below Low Death. Following an update, 10th Circle has been moved from 113 to the legacy list. This puts Remove Submission back onto the extended list, and Frozen Cave has been placed at number 20, above Aronia and below Demos, with a list requirement of 54%. This pushes Factory Realm X to the extended list and removes Submission to the legacy list once again. Kinetic Bypass has been placed at 135, above Shockbreaker and below Galactic Shift. This pushes Carnage Mode into the legacy list. Since its verification, this level has only received 2 victors, so this placement is highly subject to change in the future. Holy fuck, this is the consequence of not making an episode for 2.5 months. Step to Hell has been moved from 72 to 77, above Tempered Steel and below Stygian Machinery. Step to Hell has been moved from 72 to 77, above Tempered Steel and below Stygian Machinery. Moving it to the extended list, this puts Factory Realm X back on the main list. Alright, now that we're done reading that long-ass message, personal news. As you may have noticed, I've been becoming more of a player on my channel. And yeah, I will be keeping commentary on this channel, but I also will be playing the game as well. And also,